Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. My name's Nick. This is my channel, Nicloves. This is going to be your love reading for September 2019. I really hope you guys are all doing well. As you know, these are journals, so it may not resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't force it and just carry on with your day. This does apply to both men and women, whether you like men, women, both. Doesn't matter whether you're single, in a relationship, in a situationship, married, divorced, separated, doesn't matter. Again, I'm here to help you out. Do be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because those are all aspects of who you are. I will also have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It's pretty much like a part 2, what you'll see here, where we dive in deeper, ask more questions, and go in deeper into the reading. All right, so you guys know what time it is. It's spritz time with rose water. So what I want you to do is relax, put yourself in a meditative mindset, get away from people, noise, maybe get some water, tea, whatever to relax you. And I want you to start working on your breathing, okay? So take a few deep breaths in and then out. And this time, when you take a deep breath in, I want you to acknowledge any heaviness you may be feeling, whether it's sadness, pain, anger, resentment, anything heavy that you just don't want to be carrying in your body anymore. And as you inhale and as you exhale, I want you to imagine all of that physically leaving your body, so you pushing it all out of you, okay? And do that as many times as you need to. It's a really simple exercise, but I find that's really, really effective. Everything I say out loud, I want you to imagine all of that coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now, okay? All right, so let's please bring them all healing, love, happiness, abundance, a good partner, make all their wishes come true. Smells like roses. Maybe you guys can smell it. If not, imagine it. It just smells so beautiful. I never get tired of that. Speaking of roses, I know some of you may be asking, roses, I smell them. Now I see them. Yes, I'm wearing roses too. You guys know how much I love roses. Well, exciting news. If you guys love this tank top as much as I do, it's by Hannah Stone. She's a Canadian artist and designer. She has a whole line of different products with astrology, tarot, crystals, and like beautiful images, even her art, printed images in tank tops, boxers, dresses, leggings, full and unique pieces. And if you guys are interested, I will have my code linked below and you can get free shipping on her website, all right? And also for those of you who are interested in winning something free from her website, we will have a free giveaway this month as well. All the rules and stuff will be in the description box if you're interested. You can win a free top, free boxers, whatever suits your boat, all right? And I myself will also be doing a free personal reading giveaway. All you have to do is like, share, comment on my videos, hit the notification bell, follow me on my Instagram, and leave me a comment. Let me know why you want a reading and, you know, all that stuff. It's my way of giving back and saying thank you for your love and support. All right, so if you're interested, all the information will be below. You guys will probably be seeing me wear more of her clothing and be posting pictures about it or featured in my videos. So without further ado, now let's get on to your reading. Hi Leos, how are you? Hope you're doing good. For today, I was guided not to get an oracle card for you. I received a specific message. The message was beyond the shallows, or go beyond the shallows, but it was definitely beyond the shallows, something like that. So, you know, take that how it resonates for you. It's going to mean something different for all of you in specific, but the general idea, what I'm feeling is like, push yourself. Go beyond what you know. You know, like in shallow waters, you can like see your feet, you can see your legs, but if you dive in deeper and you go in further, it's not as shallow and you can't see, right? So don't be afraid to go deeper. Don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to go further beyond the shallows, okay? And I'm seeing also a need for a lot of you to push yourself. And do things because you really want to do them, not do them because that's what society or people expect, or that's what makes you look good, or you know, go beyond what's superficial. Go deeper with things, with people, with places. Everything that you do, try to do more and find more meaning and reasonings behind things, okay? That's your general message for September. Hopefully it resonates for some of you. If not, you know, sometimes these readings can carry on into, you know, the following months. So I'll definitely come back at the end of September to kind of see how it all played out, okay? Because, you know, energy is fluid and it may not all make sense right now when you're watching, okay? So You guys know how it goes. You're gonna pick a side. One is for you, one is for the other person you're dealing with or will be dealing with in the future. If you're a cross watcher, you can switch it up. It could be vice versa. Okay, so on this end here, we have the Four of Crystals, the Emperor, and the Strength card. And the overall emotion is bored. And then for the other side here, we have the Knight of Crystals, the Three of Cups, and the Star card. And then the overall emotion for this side is jealous. And then the mutual emotion between the two you guys are both sharing in some way is lonely. Okay, so Leos, with the Four of Cups, Four of Crystals here, I kind of feel like you've been keeping to yourself, or you've maybe been kind of alone for a bit, and you maybe haven't been as social. Maybe some of you have been staying home, or you've been kind of being like a little homebody. You've been just kind of keeping to yourself, minding your business, and staying away from people, noise, drama, which is always a good thing. I'm seeing here like Taurus energy, also Aries, so you're really feeling, you're really keeping to yourself, it seems like. And a lot of you could also be saving. Maybe you're trying to save money for something, or you're just trying to save for your future. I do also see that if you've been dealing with someone, I think you've been kind of keeping to yourself, or you've been keeping your feelings within. Like maybe you haven't been really expressive, or you haven't been like telling them what's going on or how you feel. It seems like you're just going through this like stage where you feel you're internalizing everything instead of just like saying everything out loud. Okay, a lot of you have been staying home. And then four again with the Emperor, so this is Aries energy. Some of you could have Aries somewhere in your chart as well, but here it's like a very strong presence. Some of you could have someone in your life that is like you look up to. Maybe it's like a father or an uncle, a grandfather, stepdad, anything like that. But if not, I feel like this is you really feeling like strong within yourself and being sure of who you are, so you don't need any validation or reassurance from anyone else, because you know who you are and you stand firm with who you are. And I think that's why you're not afraid to be at home alone, or you're okay, you're comfortable with being like alone, because you know who you are and you know your value and you know your self-worth. So you don't look for others for validation anymore, or you just don't in general. Four is being emphasized here twice, so that is a number of foundations, stability, family, what's really important to you, your fourth house, your inner house. So I think right now, this month is going to be a really time to look in within, and you're going to be reevaluating what's important to you, what you value, who you are going to let into your space, and question whether who you want to open up to. Okay, I think a lot of you have been really comfortable lately, or you've been trying to you've just been cozy in bed, cozy in your home, not really wanting to like branch out or be as social possibly. And I think Virgo season may do that to you a little bit. You just kind of want to do your own thing, being analytical about everything, and kind of internalizing your emotions and what you're going through. But I do also see a lot of you are getting stronger, you're becoming wiser, you're really figuring out who you are and being more confident in who you are and what you have to offer to others. I think there's also a need for you to want to be like in control, like you want to be in control of your life, you want to know what's going on. You never want someone to have the power to kind of knock you off your throne, or to throw you off or throw off your energy. Like you're always trying to like protect yourself and stay firm like a statue, you know, like so firm that nothing can move you, because you're so heavy and grounded like stone or like marble. Okay, and then with the Strength card, this is like your energy coming through. So I definitely feel like you are where you need to be right now. You're doing the right things, you're on the right track, and I think you are definitely getting stronger here. here. You're really becoming aligned with who you are and your own values, and I think there's no one or nothing can do to kind of shake that up or change who you are. Like, you love yourself, and you should always love yourself and be proud of who you are, and the right person is gonna love you too. I feel here like I think you're comfortable, like you're able to be like you're naturally strong, you're strong-willed, you're a strong character, strong person, and that's all you've ever known. Like, you've only known how to be that way. That's like your natural state. But I think sometimes we get so used to being that way, however you grew up, that you tend to forget, you know, it's okay to, like, you know, open up, or, you know, I don't always have to be this big strong person all the time, just because that's all I've ever known my whole life. And I think this is when you're gonna realize, you know, I do need someone, and even though I'm perfectly okay being alone, I don't need anyone, I'm independent, I'm good, I know myself, but it wouldn't help to have someone by my side as well. You know, like, there comes a point where you start to miss having someone in your life, and you seek to have companionship. And I think we're all humans, we all need someone to talk to, we all need someone. I don't think anyone should be alone or die alone, because that's really sad, you know. So I think now you're gonna be feeling like you want to be with someone, or you want to speak to them, or you want to communicate, okay? Because you've been on your own, you've been doing your own thing. Maybe you've been single for a while, or you've been divorced for a while, or you just haven't really been giving anyone too much of your full time and attention, because you're a little bit bored as well. You're a little bit bored, and it's like time is ticking, time is going, life goes on, and you're still there. And I think you don't want to be alone anymore. You want to have someone to talk to, someone to share good memories with and create memories with. It says uninterested, apathetic, jaded. So maybe the reason you've been on your own for so long, or you've been kind of keeping your space protected and guarded, is because the past may have jaded you, or you got hurt, which is normal. We all build walls after a certain time, and as you get older, it's harder to open up to people, you know. It's just a little bit harder, especially the way society is now. But I think you've been kind of bored with your life, and, you know, I think you need someone, and you want someone in your life to share memories with, and not just sit and talk to the wall all the time, okay? So on this end here, we have the Knight of Crystals, like we saw earlier. So you could be dealing with, or maybe you will be encountering or dealing with, a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aquarius as well. Okay, so with this person, they are someone who kind of moves slower. Maybe this person could be younger than you, or their energy seems to be a little bit more younger and just not as evolved, or a little more immature. But they're very about their business, and they try to do things the right way. They tend to move slower when it comes to relationships. They just kind of don't act too fast. They don't really take things to the next level very quickly. They take their time. And that's not always a bad thing. I think it's good to take time to get to know someone and really, you know, see what they're like, who they, you know, what they like to do, all that stuff. So I think this is someone who takes their time to get to know you. They're probably focused or building on their career, work, school, stuff like that. That's really important to them. I think they're still working on themselves, still building and growing to create like a certain lifestyle that they're hoping to have. And it seems like they're coming towards you. They're coming towards you, and I think this is also someone who's been bored. They've also been bored with their life, and because they've probably been so fixed in like their career, work, stuff like that, that they haven't had time for like fun, or to have like, you know, go out and celebrate and meet people. So this is probably someone who's maybe been working or been at school for a while, and they haven't had time to be social, and so they don't really have time, or they haven't dated in a while as well. And I see now, at least moving into September, mid-September, they may have, you know, like an urge to go out and celebrate, hang out. Maybe they're gonna go to a party, and maybe this is when you meet them. You decide, okay, like I'll go, or your friends invite you, and you're like, all right, let's go, and you meet them there. So you guys could meet at a party or at a gathering or somewhere outdoors, or through mutual friends, something like that. I do see that they're gonna start to try to have more fun, be more social, interact with people. They're a little more serious than you are. They're definitely a lot more serious and like very like strict about what they're doing and like their lifestyle. Like they have everything planned out. They don't like to go off their like game plan or their agenda. So them going out and having a good time is like a big deal for them, and they almost feel like it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I need to go work, and I don't like, it's weird for me to like have vacation or like have fun times. That's how hard they work, because it feels weird for them. They could just have like 2 close friends, but maybe those 2 close friends aren't in the same lifestyle that they are. Like maybe their friends are all about partying and drinking and don't have, you know, a lot going for them, and they are in like a different path. So I feel like that's when there's a little bit of a gap there, so that makes them feel alone, because they're just not, it's not that they don't have friends. I think they do have, they can go out, they can do a lot if they wanted to, but it's just that they are focused on other things, and they want to put their attention onto their future. So that's what makes them feel kind of alone sometimes, because they're so focused on, you know, their career that that takes away from time to hang out with friends or have fun. But I think now they want to try to be more social. And then with the Star card, wow, so maybe this person is well known, or they will become well known. Like maybe they're well known in their field and work, school, or popular. But even if they are popular, I feel like this is someone who doesn't like being popular, or they don't like being in the spotlight or having the spotlight on them. It makes them kind of uncomfortable, or like even if they are well known or famous or anything, they still feel alone inside. They still feel kind of lonely. Like maybe their job or work requires a lot of time and energy out of them, and so they're not really able to give a lot of time to their family or friends or actually be social. And even though they're well known, it's like a lot of people know them, but they don't really have a lot of close, solid connections around them, or at least like any chances to meet someone romantically. It's like they don't really have time for it, possibly. And I think they're seeking a lot of healing. I feel like they're going to be going through a lot of healing this month, and same with you, but more so with them. And figuring out who they are, being their own true weird self. They could have some like quirkiness about them, or be really unique and different in a way. Like something about them is very different. They're not really like your typical person. Like maybe they dress weird, or they have like a unique style, or they talk kind of funny, or you know, the things that they're interested in is not like normal. It's not like what most people would be interested in. Something about them is very different. Okay, very different, and they like that. They like to do things their own way, and they don't like to conform to what other people think that they should do. And then their overall emotion card is jealous, envious, suspicious, possessive. So they could have a tendency to be kind of like a control freak, and always want to know what's going on, always want to kind of like have a say in their relationships, and maybe themselves have been jaded as well. Maybe someone cheated on them in their past, and so that's why they're very kind of like possessive, and they get jealous easily. So when you guys meet, or if you guys are talking already and getting to know each other, or is this someone you already know, they do get a little bit jealous of you. Not jealous of you, but jealous that like maybe someone you could be talking to, or like you know, just jealous. Like if you tell them that you're gonna go out and hang out with friends, they might not actually tell you that they're jealous, but they may be like, oh, why do you need to do that? Or like, where are you going? With who? Like you'll know it. They'll just be a little bit jealous. I don't think they like to see their person out without them. And it's just because they have this like set of rules in their mind that they feel is right, and maybe because they're used to not having fun, or they're used to not really going out and drinking or being social or anything like that, they think that you should feel that way too. But it's like, no, you get bored, you want to have fun, you want to go out, you need to be social. It doesn't mean you're going to be doing anything or flirting with someone. It just means it's time to go out and, you know, relax. But I think because their personality or their character is very like not relaxed, they're always like work, 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 school, 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 like no fun time. That's all they know, and that's normal to them, but that's not normal for you. So that's going to be something that they're going to have to understand in a way. And I think you'll just be able to, you'll find a way to like convince them and let them know. And then the mutual emotion between the two of you is lonely. It says isolated, alienated, friendless. Okay, so this can be something you guys are both dealing with, where you both feel kind of alone in a way, and you both feel like you haven't had time to have fun. Maybe this person their jealousy has pushed some of your friends away, or made you push some of your friends away. And that's not always a good thing. You know, I feel like your partner should understand that you need to have friends and you need to go out, and it doesn't always have to be with them all the time, but you can't just be like at home and bored all the time, or just work and go home, work, go home, unless that's something you enjoy. But if you don't, it's okay to hang out with your friends, and they need to understand that maybe they need to meet your friends, or they need to hang out with them to kind of see that, you know, everything's okay, nothing's gonna happen. It could be that their possessiveness and suspicions have kind of made you feel like, okay, well, I don't want you questioning me, then I just won't hang out with them, I just won't do it. But I almost feel like if you listen to them, it might make you in the long run resent them, you know? And I feel like that's something you guys need to talk about in the future, if you were to take things seriously and stuff. But you know, it's, even if you guys, I think it's important for both of you to have your own life, for both of you to have your own friendships and hang out with them, but also make time for just you two to hang out and have fun. It can't just be work, home, school. Like, you need to have some time where your mind can just relax and enjoy the moment. So make some time to hang out. Don't be bored, don't get lonely, enjoy each other's company. It's okay to have friends. Have your friends be friends with your friends. Maybe that can be something you guys can all hang out together. Dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an Aquarius. I do also see maybe Scorpio. But if not, it can be any sign, you guys. It just could be the energy this person could be embodying at the moment. Dive in deeper in the extended reading. Find a little bit more about this person, who they are, what are they thinking about, what they want you to know, what are they feeling, and what the near future holds between the two of you. Okay, so if you're interested, I'd love for you guys to join me in the extended. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope it gave you some clarity, some insights, some answers you may have been looking for. If it did resonate or you did enjoy, let me know in the comments what your situation is. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and maybe other people could relate. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, sharing your time with me. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post. And I'm wishing you all the best, sending you healing, love, happiness, abundance, and I will see you next time for our next reading. Bye.